All right. Hey there, and we're getting ready and actually starting in just 1 second, the advanced Pilates class. This is our last session for the summer term. And so I encourage everyone to look at the YouTube videos through Swarthmore's Recreation, Health and Wellness site so you can keep up your practice until we start again in September. All right, so let's move to the mats and we'll begin sitting upright to roll back into our footwork exercise. So hands to your legs, curl the tail up, rolling down. You can fold the knees in to tabletop, heels together, toes apart, frog position. Pull your head up, pull the elbows down and in, and then reach the legs long and frog home. Stretch it away and pull it back. You lengthen the legs and then you drag the heels to the tailbone. Stretch out, return, one more. And then parallel legs, soft point to lengthen out and retract. Gliding the legs forward, coming up as you pull the legs in. Try to keep that bend at the chest. Shoulder blades are widening on your back as you're in flexion through the rib cage and spine. One more. And now flex your feet, reach out through your heels. You're in dorsiflexion, so there's flexion of the ankle and also through the foot itself. Try to push long to get the knees fully straight. And then pull them in tight over your chest. Reach again. Watch your tracking. You want the legs to be centered here on the line of your sternum, navel, and tail. Last one. Pull it back. Now lift the legs higher. Point the feet and flex. And remember, don't just use your feet like little wooden blocks here attached to your ankle. We want to roll through the foot, heel, ball, toe, and then toe, ball, heel. So you're really working through that high heel foot position as you go forward and also as you come back. One more like this. And then circle the arms around for hundreds and pump. Inhaling and then exhaling. Reach out through the fingertips and try to pull your chest forward with that energy of your reach. The head floats up, thinking the back of the skull being lifted here by an invisible hand to pull you up and off the mat. Keep recommitting to that upper abdominal curl, engaging the whole line. It goes from your jaw to your tailbone. Pull it together. So you've got support in that part of the muscle from your navel to your tailbone. See if you can find that because we want a long lever to stay elevated here. One more breath. Exhale as much as you can. Pull the belly deep. And then you can lay yourself down. Stretch the legs forward and the arms back for roll up. And we lift the arms, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Pull up, round over. Oh, that first one, I'm always so grateful, but it's also always so hard. And then stretch the legs forward. You can bring the arms higher if you want more load into your workout, lower if you want to make it a little easier for control. So figure out where you need it to be, and then lift to come up again, diving forward here. Now the shoulders will melt down your back as you pull the head forward and out through your thumbs, and take it back again. Lengthen through your legs, curving your way into the mat. Go all the way back and reach the arms back and behind you. Let's come up again. Diving here, curving forward, rounding over like so. Stretch your spine, lengthen, and then bring it back again. Rolling down, stretch it away, reach back, and come up. Lift, round forward, dive forward here. Take a deep bow, a deep forward fold, and then release out of it. Feel how your blades move on your back. They fall into gravity, and then you lower your spine down. We go back and circle the arms around for rollover. You might need to move forward on your mat for the space. Let's pull the legs in, lift the legs up. So soft point, the legs are together. You bring them up and over, push up your arms, tail high in the air, legs eventually parallel to the ground. Open the legs 4 to 5 inches, flex. At the ankle, reach back through your heels, and then lower the spine down slowly. Come down 1 inch after the next. Bring the legs forward. Close the legs. Go up and over again. Push off the floor. Rise here. Open, flex, and then bring it on down. Take it forward. Close and lift one more time. We do 3 of one set and then 3 of the other set. So this is the last one like so. Come down here, feel your back stretch and the back of your legs stretch also. Come forward with the legs, point, close, and now open. The legs are pointed and apart, push off, lift up. Now here, close the legs, flex the feet, reach through your heels, try to lower the legs to your chest as you come down with your spine, inch by inch, one vertebra after the next. Slide the legs forward to your working level, point the feet open, go over again. Exhale through the hard part of lifting the tailbone up in the air, close the legs, flex, and down you go. Pull out through your halo. Keep looking up and slightly back with your eyes. You're not really following the feet forward with your gaze. And last one, apart to lift. They do get easier, right, as your spine gets more flexible and as your body warms up. Going all the way down. For tree, we're going to lower the left leg down and the right leg will go forward to whatever angle works for you. I need to move back. And here we go. So lifting the head up, look down your midline, bring your left hand to the back of the right leg, work your body up, come up to sit up tall here, sit upright, the collarbones wide, and then curl back, float back here, stretch the leg out long, bring both arms to your side, the fingers lengthen away from your shoulders, and we lift to come up again. Try to keep both legs right where they are in space, just take them out longer, pick up your chest, try to swing your tail up the wall behind you, and let's bring it back down. Pull your body down into the ground. Stretch the arms forward, and last time to lift. Come all the way up here. Heart rises now. And now bend the elbows, pull the leg up, and exhale, release it down. We're trying to drop the weight of the femur deep into the socket. Get the stretch, a nice stretch in the back of your leg. And then release the leg, but hold it in position. Hold it out, reach it forward as you roll down away from that leg. Try not to drop it or lift it. And then bring the arm down. Now we lift the leg up for the advanced circles. In the advanced single leg circles, the hip comes off the ground on the side with the moving leg. So bring that right leg over, take it down, around, out to the side, lift it up, and then we swivel the hip, keeping the shoulder blade down. Reach again, short inhale and a long exhale, low. Exhale, rotate, come around to the top. Reach through this, circle around. We're going to do one last one from the top. Get that nice diagonal stretch across your back and across your belly. Now reverse. Left side down as the right leg goes out. Pull the hip off the ground as the leg crosses center, and then roll it back down as the leg reaches out to the right again. Feel like your foot is trying to reach further and further out into space as you circle here. So you're not just drawing a circle or an oval in the air, you're trying to draw a spiral away from the mat. And we'll come up to the top again and scissors switch your legs. The right one is down, the left one is out and up, right foot flexed, left is pointed. Here's tray. So you come up looking to your midline, right hand across the back of the leg, pressing the extended leg along the mat, down into the floor like an anchor. You lift up here and then curl the waist back as you curl the tail up. Stretch the leg away from you, hand by hand, and then the arms lengthen at your side. That's important to open the chest and center your body before you rise again. We come all the way up here, try to float the head up high and work your way down. Remember, it's the spine that moves first and then the arms that follow, not the other way around. We're focused really on spinal mobility and articulation in our Pilates workouts. And other things too, but that's one of the priorities. Now as we sit upright, bend the elbows wide, pull the leg up, and then lower it down. Watch you doing this by bending at the elbow and not by lifting your shoulders. Take it up one more time. Leave it up, extend the arms, stretch the leg, stretch both legs, pull away, the pelvis rotates on the femur heads. You go all the way down, and we lift the leg up. And again, now the advanced circle, you keep the shoulder girdle down, you lift the hip up, following the leg, circle out, around, and lift to the ceiling. Switch out. Circle here. Around we go to lift the leg up again. Spiral off the ground, back onto it. There should be a nice flow in this movement. There's no awkward dropping of the hip. Come to the top, reverse, out to the side. Exhale low, across the body. That left side is fluid, mobile. The right side stays grounded. Feel that big sweep of the leg moving through the air, the big sweep of your energy moving it. We're going to complete up at the top. And then fold that knee in, roll forward and up for rolling like a ball. Sitting near the front of your mat, hold on to your shins. Lift your knees, pick up your feet, suck the belly back into your spine, elbows wide. We roll. Tip the tail, roll back to your shoulders. Exhale to come forward and up to your balance point. Be sure you get all the way there and don't just fall backwards. So we're rolling back and exhale, diving forward and into your own self. If you want a little more advanced challenge or a lot more advanced, you take the elbows to the outside of the knees. This will be interesting. Roll back, try to pull the chest forward. Try to keep the elbows to the outside of the knees. Lift. You'll definitely feel more upper abdominal work. One more. Pull it forward, coming up. And then we go back for the ab series. Right leg in, right hand to the ankle, left below the knee. Pull yourself back to your best upper arm curl. The knee pulls in tight. And we inhale to switch. It's always the outside hand to the ankle. So when the right leg pulls in, the right hand's to that ankle. And when the left leg pulls in, the left hand is to that ankle. This prevents the legs from crossing center. It just helps you keep your alignment out of the hip joint. You pull it in tight and you pull yourself up. Now both legs in, double leg stretch. You can slide the feet down the mat, reach the legs out for the wall, slide the feet up to eye level, and then embrace it in. And you glide them out again and circle, hug the legs to your body. Now, if that doesn't work for you, the legs can go whatever level works. You want to protect your back and also challenge your abs. We'll do one last one, whichever you choose. Arms back by the ears, embrace your shins, and then scissors, right leg up and left one is forward. And we switch. As your hamstrings lengthen, you'll work to keep the knees straight as you move them. If they're still tight, bend the knees as you lift the leg, but straighten it as you lower. Watch your tracking of the leg again. Now we end with the left leg up, bring the right leg up, support the head with your hands. And now inhale, double leg, lower lift. The legs stretch out, they reach, you exhale, and you pull them up, letting the weight of the thigh drop deep into the socket and then reach out again. Exhale to lift here. Let's do that again. Press away. Exhale and let it rise. And again, go forward. Exhale and lift. One more like this. Pull the belly deep, lift the legs, and we twist to the right, and then twist and curve to the left. Coming up and forward here, twist, find that work in your oblique abdominals. You're not just rocking side to side, there's a feeling of lift and reach with the armpit to the inner knee as well. And to the left, back to center, lay it down, and we stretch the arms back and the legs forward. Stretch your abs, enjoy that, you've earned it. And now we lift up, do a roll up into advanced spine stretch. So you come on up and you open the legs. Your arms will be up by your ears. So we do a little upper back extension here, palms back, chest up, eyes up and back to an imaginary ball between your hands. Palms are forward, dive over, curve the body, pounce over your legs, stretch, let the head hang down low. Push down into your thighs and come up, stacking your spine, rotate the arms, upper back extension, and then exhale forward again. That leads the way for the spine to flow. Work down into the support of the mat and come up. The back picks you up and the belly elongates for that to occur. One more. Remember, work from the top of the body down to the bottom on the way over. And let's stay here, hold onto your legs, take a stretch, pull your waist back. Now we're moving forward or pulling the heels into the tail or vice versa for open leg balance and rocker. So take your hands inside your legs, hold your ankles, lift the legs up, curl the waist back. Both legs go up and the hands sort of rotate around to the outside of the ankles, thumbs along the shin bone here. And then as you fold the knees down, the hands rotate in, so the arms are inside your legs. Lifting up, we want the legs to be sort of narrow, legs just the width of your shoulders, shoulders down, and then lower the legs one more time. We're going up, last one, and then rolling. I'm gonna give myself a little more space. So lift the legs, push the legs out into the arms and pull the arms back in. So you feel like you're really committed to your arm and leg position. Lift your tail, roll back to your shoulder blades. Exhale, come forward and up. Find that balance point. And again, rolling back. The spine is rounded, but the limbs should be straight. That's our goal. One of them anyway. And then forward, coming up. One more, we also want to be rolling in a straight line down the mat and a straight line up. Close your legs, keep them in the air, reach the arms up, curl the tail up, and place your spine down 1 inch, 1 vertebra at a time. As you go down with your shoulders, your neck, your head, you can lift the legs to vertical. We're going up into jackknife for the advanced corkscrew. So push down, lift the legs up to the ceiling. And here we tilt the hips to the right. So the legs are still centered over your midline. And we're going down on the right side of the spine because of the rotation of the spine and the pelvic girdle. Go down to the right hip. Legs go out to the right, lower, around to the left. Pull the legs almost all the way back in, come up in that twist and then untwist at the top. So the connection of your feet is right over your third eye. So we're going down on the twist to the left. So that stretches out different parts of your back than just doing your roll up. Coming around. Push down, rise, lift on that exhale. Center at the top. Inhale to twist and go down on the right side again. The legs circle out. So you're on one hip through center to the other hip and back towards center, almost all the way to come up and center at the top. Balance across your scapula. And now last time, twisting to the left. Go down on the left side of your spine. Circle around and to the right. Push down and rise, lift here. And then come down slowly. Work the body down. And we open the legs as we come up for soft. Elevate your hips if you need to. And we extend the arms out and forward. So rotate to the right here and dive over. Bring the back of the left hand to the outside of the right leg or foot. Pull that back arm long behind you. Really stretch away. Fingertip from one hand from the other. And now lift to come upright. Here's your tallest point at center. Unwind. Spin to your left. Press down through your right glute to keep yourself grounded. And then you rotate more as you use the arms to help you find more twist in that body position. Lift to come up. Center. Check your wrists are straight. Try to keep them straight as you go. And here, open up your chest. Pull that right shoulder blade towards the spine, towards the other side of your body. Lift to come up. Unwind it. Spin again. And dive over and down. And now here, as you twist to the left shoulder blade reaches back. That's going to give you more rotation for that upper body. Let your gaze go around too to get the rotation through the neck. Pull yourself up, center, your gaze on the horizon. Let's lower the arms. Pull the legs together, flip over onto your stomach for swan. Forehead off the mat, hands by your armpit. Pull back with the elbows, pull forward with the chest. Coming up, upper back extension. Release out of your back. So the back releases you down. The belly pulls you down. And let's pull back with the elbows, pull in with the elbows. Try to narrow the ribs in the back so they fly open in the front. And then we'll bring it down again. Keep trying to come a little bit more forward, feel more length, but you end up looking at the floor. One more to lift, and then we rock. So you can kick up the legs from your glutes, you can push off the arms. And then down and onto your forearms for your single leg kick. Push the arms down, pull the elbows back and in, and then kick the right heel in. Pulse 1, 2, and down, and now the left. Pulse 1, 2, down, and now the right. The chest is still wide. You're widening the collarbones, you're lifting the heart. Feel that stretch in the abs all the way down to the navel. maybe all the way down to the pubic bone here. You're also getting a good stretch in your quad with every beat. Pressing your pelvis into the ground. We don't want it elevating up off the floor. And with the beat to the left, lay yourself down, turn your head to the right. And overlap your arms up at the rib cage, drop the elbows. Deep breath in to stretch your body. As you exhale, 3 beats, both legs. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Press the feet into the ground, reach the arms back. If you can, intertwine the thumbs, point the fingers long behind you, and go down, turning left. And we pulse the air out. 3 beats, the legs are down, you reach back. Now for people who have a tightness across the top of their ankles and the top of their feet, they may want to take a yoga mat rolled up or a towel rolled up, a beach towel rolled up under their ankles so they can press down into something without their feet cramping. And rise less time, lower it down, hands to the mat, sit back in your child's pose. You can also cramp if you just overpoint the feet. So it's always a soft point here. And of course, be sure you're hydrated before you start your workouts. All right, so we turn around here for our neck pulse. Feet are apart about 4 to 5 inches. Feet are flexed. And we sit upright, hands behind the head. Use the line of your thumbs to pull the occipital ridge up. Pick up your chest, pick up your elbows. Press your head back into your hands and your hands forward into your head. You plank back, so you lean back from your hip joints. Go as far as you can, and then you tuck and you curl, the upper up curl. Elbows can move forward. Whatever it takes for you to go down safely for your spine, right? That's the main thing. There's no extra points for going down further and then collapsing. And now we lift coming up. So you can start fist into hand, straight line, elbow to elbow, push in. That's going to activate your lats. And we dive forward. And that gives you the connection through the serratus to your external obliques. So you want to feel that loop there of muscle connection to help you rise. Lift tall here, stretch your waist, lean back, tuck and bring it back. Lay down through your heels, go all the way down. And now, whichever hand was into the other one, switch it. It might not feel as natural. That's usually the second one we choose. Go over. Lift to come up. The spine unfurls. And then you lean back. It's like a tree falling in the woods. And then tuck and bring it down. And now come up again. If you can, if you want to, draw your hands behind your head. Dive forward, round over here. Articulate up. We do one more to the ground. Keep the length front, back, and side as long as you can, but before it gets dangerous, you tuck, you curve down, you place your spine carefully on the mat 1 inch at a time. And now here, we're going up into a jackknife position for scissors and bicycle. So we can lift the legs, extend them up. And once we go up into our jackknife position, you'll bring your hands to support the back of the hip bones. The elbows can come in kind of narrow. And here's the thing, you want to really rest the hip bone onto the shelf of the heel of your hand, but you also want to lift up through your feet and up through your tailbone so you're not overloading those wrists. Look up and don't look to the side. Now the right leg moves forward and out. And then you lift it on up here, back to the other leg, and then you push the left leg out and away in an arc, like it's sliding down the inside of the rainbow, and then you lift it back up to the top, to the apex. And now the right leg moves forward. So we do one leg at a time. As you start to feel more secure here, as you start to get more extension in your hips, you should take the leg out lower and down further to feel like your hip opening there. And then pick it on up. And now we're moving into the bicycle. So same thing, readjust your pelvis if you feel like it's slipping. And then you take the right leg out, bend the knee, pull that leg in. And as the right knee pulls in, the left leg is reaching out and away. Reach up, draw 2 beautiful arcs in the air with the path of your feet. Watch that your legs again are in alignment. We've been practicing that since the beginning of the session. You don't want the legs to drift out wildly. That would mean that either you're not paying attention or that the outer thigh is really tight. And reverse and back pedal. Try to go low with the foot, then slide it up the wall of the ceiling. Remember, you want lift through the foot to keep the weight of the pelvis out of your wrist, even as you're pushing down with your triceps into the ground. Let's bring both legs up. And if you can lift your hips, rotate the hands around so that the heel of the hand is now to the back and the fingers are pointing forward towards your navel. One leg goes down, the other one follows, and we're ready for kicks. Extend the right leg forward, point to go up and flex to bring it down. Point to lift, flex to lower, point up and flex down, slide that leg under, extend the left, point to lift it, flex to bring it down. Point up, flex down, point lift, oh, there's the wall, and then bring it back. Take the hips higher, keep the lift in as you take your hands out from underneath you, lengthen the arms at your side, roll to the inner arm, feel your blades widen and curve your spine into the ground. Try to delay the movement of the tailbone until the very end, at which point it settles into the mat. And now we just do a regular bridge. So your feet are pushing down, so are the back of the arms, and you try to pull the heels slightly towards you like you're pushing the mat under your tail. Go forward with the tail and up. If you want to open your hips, use your glutes. Roll to the outer arm, push the top of the shoulders down, lift your heart a little higher, and then lift the butt a little higher as well. And now let's roll to the inner arms, move your scapula sideways, place your spine down between the shoulder blades, work your way all the way down here. Come down slow, 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 until you release the tail to the mat and the waist flows up. We're going to go up once more for a set of kicks, starting with the left leg. So you rotate the pelvis, you start to pull the hips forward, the knees forward, come all the way up, chest expansion, and extend the left leg forward. Flex to go up, this time point to go down. Flex and lift, point, stretch it away, flex high and take it down, slide the leg under, square off your pelvis, extend the right leg, flex to lift, point to reach it out, flex high, point long and down, flexing up, point, stretch it away, slide the legs under, hips up, and now roll your spine down. Come all the way down, come up to sitting for your spine twist. Again, you can elevate your hips if you need to. So sit upright, arms extend out and slightly forward of your collarbones. Push down with your arms and float up with your chest and your halo. Rotate to the right and pulse 1, 2, 3. Lift to center and twist to the left. Pulse 1 and 2 and 3. Back to center here, to the right, center and then to the left. Center, another set. Bring out your waist. Shoot the arms long. The muscles should be firmed up because you have such reach out through your fingertips. And last time to the left. Center and lower the arms down. We're on our backs now for jackknife. I know we've done similar things before, and here we are again. So fold the legs in, extend them up. You can lower them a little bit, find your working level, push to the ground, come up and lift your feet up to the sky. Lift your tail up as well. And then resist gravity on the way down. So try to lower it, don't just collapse. Bring it down and then the legs go out to whatever your working level is. You should feel your low abs, but not feel your back arch. And we lift up again. Push down, rise. The shoulders provide a wide support here for the body to be lifted. It's like the launching pad. And then bring it on down. And we reach the legs out. Let's do one more. Push the ground away. Lift for the sky. And down we go again. And then we can fold the legs, stretch them out, and flip over onto your side to face the camera for side kicks. You prop your head up, bent elbow, unless that bothers your neck, in which case you lay yourself down. The tail is back, the legs are forward, flexing the feet. In the advanced work, both hands support the head, you pull the neck long. Pick up your top leg, flex the foot to bring it forward, pulse 1 and 2. Point the foot, take it back, and pulse 1 and 2 here. Flex the double beat forward, point to stretch it back and open your hip. Going forward again, lengthen it back, come back to center and rotate externally. Point to bring it high, flex to bring it down, close the legs tight. Point, lift, and flex down. Going up and flexing down, reverse. Flex to keep the leg high and point to stretch it away. Try to keep that external rotation. And last one, all the way down for développé. Bend the knees, slide it in. Knee to the armpit, foot to the sky, flex and push it out and down. So you pull it all the way in and then up to the ceiling on the inhale, and then it's a slow exhale. Down. One more. Work to keep those pelvic halves stacked. Reverse. Go up, point the foot, bend the knee, skim it down the bottom leg. You want to connect your foot to your leg and then lift up, point, bend, exhale, pull the head longer, make the waist longer as you slide the leg forward. Last one. All the way forward and down, rond de jambe. Inhale forward, rotate up, back, around, and through center. Really press through anything connected to the mat to help your body stay stable here on the surface while you're balanced on your side seam. It's so tough, I know. Do it again. The longer you can make your body, the more your fascial network supports you. Now bring the leg back, open the hips, circle the leg up, rotate it around and forward. It goes back again. Circle here and around. One last one. Now the leg goes back and the top arm reaches forward. Stretch. Kick the leg forward into your hand. Fold the knee into your chest. Swing the leg back. Reach out. Arm and leg reach on the diagonal. And again, kick the leg forward. Bring the hand to the leg and vice versa. Pull the knee in tight. Heel to sits bone. Push the knee behind you. Release arm and leg. Stretch long. One more. Kick. Fold. Hip opening here. Diagonal stretch last. Now reverse. Up with the arm as you fold the leg. Pull the heel to the sits bone, push the knee back. Exhale, pull the knee forward and in. Extend the leg out. Release and lengthen. Stretch. Lift again. Fold. Pull it in. Extend it out and stretch it long. Last one. Again, you're working to hold the body stable against the length of your limb. Makes your body less stable just with the weight of it. All right, figure 4. Let's pull that top foot in front of you. Push the knee away, and we bring the bottom leg up and then bring it down. It lifts high, and then we lower it to the ground. Lift it again, and exhale, lower. Now lift, hold it up, and we circle around it up. 1, and now 2, and now 3. Reverse your circles. 1, 2, 3 here. Lift it, lower it down, and extend the legs. Lay your arm out. All right. And then both arms overhead, fingers connect. Bring your top leg up and pull the bottom leg up to meet it. And then the bottom leg lowers down. Bottom leg rises and then sinks to the floor. Lift it again, bottom leg down. Lift it up, hold it up, and now the top leg goes up and down. I know you'll feel this in the outer thigh, outer upper thigh. That's your glute medius. It's good to strengthen it. It helps with walking, all kinds of gait practices. And now lift both legs up and then bring it down. The bottom leg doing the work to lift, most of the work to lower. One more like that, and down. Lift, hold the legs up, do your little walks. And then your big giant strides, swing the legs back and forth, stretching the hip open and then stretching the hamstring. Come back to center. We lift the legs, we lower them down, and then roll onto your stomach. Grasshopper. So let's lift the legs from the glutes and clap. Getting the knees off the ground. The quads are working to keep the knees straight. Hamstring glute, it's all about that. And then lower the legs down, sit back in your child's pose, round your back, curve it. Your arms stretch forward as the spine reaches back. Stack your spine to come on up. And let's go over here to the other side. And we start the legs forward. Support your head with both hands. Top leg up, flex the foot and kick it forward. Pulse 1 and 2. Point, take it back, reach back 1 and 2. Flex to go forward, double beat here. Point, stretch it back, double beat. Flex it forward again. Stretch it behind you. Come back to center, rotate, point, kick it up, and flex, bring it down. Point to lift, flex to close, kick up, and flex down, reverse. Flex up and point down. Flex to lift, point, stretch it away. Flex high and point down, développé. Bend the knee, slide it in, pick up the leg, flex, and reach it out long. Pull the leg into your armpit, lift it to the sky, flex, and reach it out. One more like this. Tap it down, reverse, go up. Point the foot, bend the knee, skate it forward, stretch, flex to lift, point, bend, exhale all the way down and reach long. Lift it again, point, bend, exhale forward and down. Now swing it forward, rond de jambe, up, forward, back, around, and through center. The bottom leg has to press into the ground. Really keep it weighted. And again, you can even pull into your bottom elbow towards your armpit to get a little work there. Reverse. The leg goes back, open the hip, rotate it forward, up, around, and through center. Reach it back, pull the head long as you reach the foot in the opposite direction. One last one. And now for bicycle, the arm goes forward, the leg goes back. Kick it forward to your hand, fold the knee in tight to your body, heel to butt, swing the knee back, open the hip, open the quad, release arm and leg on the diagonal, stretch. And again, forward, hamstring stretch, pull it in, swing it back, quad, and psoas, stretch it long. And again, kick it forward here, fold it in tight, swing it back, keep that knee the same height from the ground, regardless of what you're doing. And now reverse, up with the arm, you bend the knee, you pull the heel in, you push the knee back. Feel the quad lengthening and then pull the knee in, stretch out to feel the hamstring stretch and release, go long. Up with the arm, folding, the heel comes in behind you, push the knee back. Pull it into your chest, extend it out and swing it back. Good, one more. Arm rises, heel in, push the knee back, pull it forward, extend it out, and press it away. So, do we do this? I totally forgot. So, take the arm back, pull it in, extend it out, and stretch. I'm going to leave it there. I honestly can't remember, pandemic brain. So let's figure 4, lift the knee up, pull the leg high, and then bring it down. Lift it up and take it down. Go up and then exhale and lower. Lift again, hold it up, and we circle around it up 1, and now 2, and 3. Bring it up, reverse the circle. 1, and 2, and 3. Reach up, lower it down, top leg on it, swing the legs back, extend the arm out. Bring your hands together, and we'll pick up your top leg. Bring the bottom leg up and then the bottom leg down. Bottom leg lifts and bottom leg lowers. Bottom leg up and down. Lift again and hold. Now the top leg rises and then sinks. It lifts and then it lowers. Lifts up and down. Lift to lower. Now the bottom leg lifts them both and brings them both down. Pulling up and then sinking to the floor. One more like this and down. Now lift, hold them up, and do your little walks. Ideally, your head and neck are back in line with your shoulders and your sacrum. Then big, giant swings of your legs forward and back. Pull the legs together, they lift, they lower down, and we're onto our backs next for teaser. We're just going to do a regular teaser here 3 times so we can practice our boomerang. So legs reach out, arms reach forward, pick up the head, upper arm curl, scoop the arms along the back of the legs, pull up into your teaser. The legs reach out, eventually sort of like the arms and legs are in parallel. And then you curl the tail up and roll back Shoot the arms and legs out and forward as you bring yourself all the way down. Heels connect when the tip of the blades do. And let's do that again. Slide forward, pulling up. And then press the legs away. Lay your spine down. You want to be sure that the weight of the legs isn't going down so fast that you overload your back. So if you feel that you're arching your back on the way down, bend your knees, pull them in tighter to your body. And here we go. Down we go. And then let's come up to sitting. Roll up. Okay, for boomerang. We'll cross the right ankle over the left. Your hands press down at your side. You're going to push down through your hands or your fist. Lift the legs. Roll back to your scapula. Open the legs, recross. Come up into your teaser. Do we get more teasers in? Circle the arms back. Intertwine the thumbs or pull back through your hands. Lower the legs as you dive your chest over your legs. Lift the arms, release them. Turn the thumbs up, the palms forward. The shoulders go back as your arms circle forward and around down by your ankles. And now it's spine stretch as you press your hands into the ground and stack your spine up. And we push down in order to lift the legs and then roll back. Balance on your shoulders, head off the ground, recross the legs, coming up. Find your teaser, then the arms circle back and you pull like you're pulling a string from your navel behind you. Dive over here, take a deep bow. Lift the arms as much as you can, lift your belly as much as you can. Release the arms, take them higher, rotate them with them still elevated. Circle the arms forward, the shoulder blades pull back and widen on your back. And then articulate up. Come up to vertical. Push down to lift your legs. Roll back. Open the legs, recross. Come forward and up, lift. Balance on that sacrum, hold the pose. Circle the arms back, still hold the pose as the arms go back. And then you lower gradually. Lift the arms, release them, lift them up higher. Stretch out through the fingers as you rotate the palms and now pull back through the blades as the arms come forward. And then press the arms into the ground, articulate up. And that is actually it for today and for our summer series. So have a great August, everybody. Enjoy your holiday until we're back in school and keep watching the videos and doing your Pilates practice. Thank you very much.